Hey everyone, this is the Rar Monster. I am filling in for Dominic this week, and so I'm filling in for Dominic on Monday today, and so he's probably going to be taking my Friday place, and so we're still on Friday. I'm still on Fridays, and Dominic is still on Mondays, but this is just for this week, and so yeah, let's roll the clip, Steven. Hey, this week's topic is, this is week 7, and, we're doing things that only a trans guy would ever say. Ugh, I'm lactating. You think this is hot? Try wearing 3 layers all the time. Ugh, I will not take birth control pills just so you don't have to wear a condom. That's estrogen. I think we're gonna finally have sex tonight. I should probably buy a box of gloves. Do you think she's allergic to latex? Oh gosh, Victoria's Secret is so much more comfortable than Target. So what you want to do is get the tummy tucking tank top and pull it up. So it's not around your stomach, but it's around your chest. And be sure to mash them towards your armpits. You don't want them to look perky. I hate it when they ask me about my girlfriend when I'm buying pads, and my boyfriend tells the cashier that we're gay. Don't you hate it when chicks are talking about something womanly, and you accidentally chime in, "Oh, I hate that," and they look at you funny? The awkward moment when an old black man hits on you when you're not binding and calls you a real woman, and you have to say, "No, not really." Let's roll the clip, Steven. What? This is me slapping. Okay, whatever. I'm lame. Hey you guys, so this is the Monday after Pride. I got back yesterday, and yeah, I'm actually glad that I'm making a video today and substituting for Dominic, whatever, that I'm substituting for Dominic, because I probably forget to tell you about Pride. So Minneapolis Pride was very fun. We stayed at the Hyatt Hotel, which was very, very shitty when considering that it's 3 times more expensive than most hotels should be. And I actually did not have internet, so I'm really, really backed up on a lot of shit. So I just started answering emails that I got over the weekend, and I have a ton. Like, I think 3 of my teachers emailed me. And I was actually really, really disappointed with Pride. Pride had probably 3 or 4 trans booths, and there were absolutely no transgender t-shirts to be found. All of it was either lesbian, gay, bisexual, or equality t-shirts. There were no trans t-shirts to be seen. I mean, not even the trans booths had any. It was really sparse, and I saw 1 trans youth working at the booths the whole weekend, and otherwise it was all older adults, which was really disappointing. You know, I think there really needs to be some changes in the LGBT community. I don't know, I was really disappointed with it, but, you know, otherwise it was a really fun weekend. I got to see Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was awesome. So it was a pretty good weekend, and yeah. And I just wanted to mention that really, trans guys don't say stuff that a cis guy wouldn't. I mean, sometimes I do, all the time, but really, not a lot do, because there's a fear of sticking out. There's a fear of not being accepted or anything, and so people a lot of times hide things like that and get really shameful about that, and that can actually flame the fires of dysphoria. And I mean, I'm okay. Like, I think, you know, not telling people is okay, but if you're blatantly avoiding explaining something, just because you feel ashamed and just because you don't want someone to not like you, don't think that's good. I think, there's a difference between non-disclosing and hurting yourself because you can't be yourself. And I think that really needs to change. It's like if something makes you more comfortable, if not talking about, your monthly, it makes you, if like talking about your monthly makes you uncomfortable, don't fucking talk about that. But, if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, then you should not feel like you should feel ashamed to talk about it. I have to mention it sometimes because my friend Carlos gets worried about me because the easiest thing for me to alleviate pains is to punch myself in my lower stomach. I know it sounds really fucking weird, but that's the best way for me. And my friend gets worried, and I have to tell him, I'm fucking on my period, shut the fuck up. It's like, so, I don't know, I just wanted to say that, that a lot of times trans guys don't say things that a cis guy wouldn't say, and that's actually, that just shows how, on one hand, how male trans guys are, but on another hand, that also shows that, it's kind of trying to stay in the closet, but okay, whatever, bye. You guys, I just wanted to say that, if you know me at all, you probably know that I don't know if I'm going to be going on, testosterone ever, or getting surgery, and, just because I just don't know, and I actually didn't even think that, I wasn't diagnosable for gender identity disorder because, I don't experience, a ton of dysphoria. I experience dysphoria about really bizarre things, but I don't experience it like a lot of guys do, or a lot of trans women do, and, so I didn't think that I would ever be able to get even diagnosed for it, and I'm not diagnosed for it, but, my therapist actually did mention that, like, he was kind of suggesting, that I should go maybe in the future or now or whenever, that I should go on, the gel. I think he would have said shots, but I think he thought that would freak me out. So he said, gel, especially because my most dysphoric thing about me is my voice. And so that actually made me, I didn't really respond to it. I was very uncomfortable. I acted kind of uncomfortable, but it really did make me feel really good that, my therapist would even suggest something like that to me and think that I was stable enough, because I worry that my gender identity isn't that stable, which apparently it actually quite is. I just don't realize it, because apparently actually every single time I always say that I never identify as female, and sometimes identify as male, but sometimes I don't, and I didn't realize that I said that every time. So, yeah, but, I don't know, just, an update is nice.